our memory center, our hippocampus, is communicating with our cerebellum. Latin for the little brain, less than 10% of the brain, but contains up to 50% or more of our total neurons. As we go towards this state of dementia as well, and just the aging process, we lose function of our cerebellum. This is also our controller of the autonomic nervous system. And what most people talk about now is most of our actions is guided, and the outcome of our life is guided by our autonomic nervous system, our subconscious side of our being. So we have our conscious state, which is like what we know, and then everything that we don't know, like unconsciously, your body's taking in the environment around you at all times. And then unconsciously, are we thinking these thoughts about ourselves and about our bodies? Oh, I'm old, I'm tired, I have pain, I have this. These unconscious programming in our thoughts is guided by our cerebellum, the autonomic nervous system regulator of our beings. And what happens when we go through the process of dementia? When we forget these thoughts about ourselves, right? Like we forget exactly who we are. This unconscious programming goes out the window, because without our working memory, who are we? Who am I? How do I even make this video? What is a phone? What is YouTube? What is the internet? I don't know, because I'm losing the capacity and functioning of my physical vessel. The physical vessel is only a structure and a holding place for my spiritual metabolism. My physical metabolism is holding my spiritual metabolism. My masculine holds my feminine. It's so beautiful, And I was thinking a lot about this because I don't know if you've ever heard of Zach Bush. I think he's a medical doctor. He is so eloquent. He is so handsome, beautiful, human being, intelligent. The way that he talks about the body is just incredible. He talks about it from like a full spectrum. He always goes towards nature. And the other day in this video, it was beautiful how he's talking about when you go to sit in the sun, you are allowing your body to be held by the masculine and the feminine. When I go sit in the sun, the masculine entity we look at is like the sun is stimulating more of our masculine side of our hormones. When you're allowing yourself to be seen and then you put your feet on the ground, we view Mother Earth as our feminine entity. Everything in life is birthed from the earth, like the feminine aspect gives birth to the baby, right? From the earth do trees and plants and life grow. We're a product of the earth. It's so beautiful. He said, when you go and you sit in the sun, you have your feet on the ground, you are allowing yourself to be seen by both the mother and the father. And you're allowing your body to be healed. The sunlight is healing. And I still get triggered when people talk about the sun in a negative way. Like someone this past week was saying, yeah, the sun gives us cancer. And it makes me want to just how could you think about this still after all that we know? But there are still a lot of people that are kept in the dark. They're kept in the darkness. But you, if you're watching this video here, you are a lighthouse. You are a lighthouse for those who are unconsciously still choosing the darkness, those who are still afraid of salt and fats and fearing the sun in terms of what it does to the body. You are a biochemist. We know the sunlight is healing. We synthesize vitamin D. And one thing that was also in my mind earlier is I have a friend who is dark skin complected, and she was telling me about her sister who actually passed away from lupus and a few other problems from that, complications from that. And then this past week, right after she told me that, the next day, I was listening to this video, and it was talking about this doctor from the 1800s. I can't remember his name, but he was actually healing people. He got in trouble with the medical establishment from healing people through the sun, healing people from lupus especially, and autoimmune conditions by sunlight exposure. So it's so beautiful. Of course, we have sensitivities if we're putting a lot of these processed chemicals in our bodies and we go into the sun, our bodies can't recognize. We already have this distortion in our biochemistry from this processed chemicals and organic substances that we're putting in our body. And when we go into the sun, it kind of perturbs that. We're not able to use the solar energy as much. But if we're eating our amino and fatty acids, and we're communicating and sitting nice and still in our body, we can use the sunlight in our favor, because we are both chemical, solar, kinetic, and kinetic beings. So unlike plants, we can do both chemical and kinetic energy, which is so beautiful. Imagine you as a powerhouse using both of those abilities in your biochemistry, right? It's so, so beautiful. And yeah, that's just what has been thinking about. I've been thinking about in this week. But Zach Bush, go look him up. He is just so incredible. He's done so many podcasts. He posts so many free things on the internet, and then he's a credible source, because I believe he went to medical school as well. So unlike me, I'm just out here. I have a degree in science, human movement science from LSU, but you know, a lot of people, they'll look at me and be like, what do you know, or what do I know? I don't really know nothing. I'm not perfect. And I was training somebody yesterday, and they were like, oh yeah, I didn't want to call you out earlier because you said the wrong thing. And I looked at him, I said, bro, I am not perfect. Let me destroy your illusions of myself. I am someone who's just passionate. I just try my best, but I am not perfect, and I'm not going to sit here and try to be. All I can do is share my excitement with you, put you on some other people, you are the only one who can go into your education yourself. You can educate yourself and then make those decisions. Even if you go to someone who's incredibly established, you still are the only one who wakes up in the morning by yourself. You are the only one who's going to be in charge of feeding yourself, your actions and patterns. You go to sleep at night by yourself. We wake up, we're born to this world by ourselves, unless you're a twin. I came in with somebody. But I will die alone. You will die alone. And you're the only one who can do this, no matter how much credibility someone is sitting in front of you. You should always challenge what someone is saying to you, always. And feel into your body what feels right. There's this quote I have in front of me all the time. May you be blessed to know. May you be blessed with the clarity to know what is and what isn't meant for you. Your intuition is stronger than anything else. What you feel in your body, you feel this tension and this tightness and this resistance. It's important to question that, but there's a reason why you're feeling this. So, and then there's a reason why we feel like something is meant for us. We feel calm and relaxed and that makes sense, so only you are there, so I love you so much. You are so incredibly intelligent and beautiful. This is a beautiful day today too. And I hope that you enjoy every single moment of this day. And if you're not enjoying something that you know you need to do, how can I enjoy this? When you do it, you love, the whole world exhales. You're so beautiful. There's so much light in this world. There's so many good people in this world. If you have felt like questioning that lately, there are so many good people in this world. Be the person who restores the standard. Show someone else that there is good faith in humanity. There are good people. You can do that, So, I gotta go. I love you so much. You can like, share, and subscribe if you found this helpful in any way. But as always, I wish you the best of luck.